everyone, I'm here to share with you one of my favorite children's books. I use these in art classes. It's a good way to sort of break up a longer activity into two shorter activities when you're working with younger children who are working on drawing. And I'm always looking for art books or children's books that kind of talk about creativity, maybe have lots of interesting drawings, have different drawing styles in the illustrations so that I can use that to kind of refer back to the artwork that we're doing or inspire a child to try drawing in different styles. One of the things that I commonly hear from younger students is that they want to draw things realistically and they're annoyed or irritated that they can't. So this book, Max Makes a Million by Maira Kalman, I think is a fantastic book to show younger students because she's a professional illustrator. I actually went to a museum show of hers in New York City. And, you know, you're not just like a crummy illustrator, bad illustrator if you get a whole museum show in New York City. So I like to share that with students because she draws in a non-realistic style, but it's really fun and whimsical, and there's a lot to it that I think can be really valuable for any artist, and including any artist of any age. So let's take a look at the book. So it's called Max Makes a Million by Maira Kalman. One of my favorite things about this book is that she has these many different sketches of dogs. So you might have seen some of my other videos about why draw 25 different hands or why draw 25 different cats. I think that practice, like, and just showing it within the cover of the book, here she's got lots of different faces. I think that demonstrates something to students so that they aren't just expecting that all of their drawings are supposed to be perfect. There are supposed to be many versions of drawings so that you get to be the artist that you wish to be. But then the other thing that I love about it is all the color, all the whimsy, all the different characters. So it really gives students something to engage with when I'm reading, and they can be looking at the pictures. But then the other things that are just really fun about it are like, you know, this dog's dream is to go to Paris, but he has no money. He's bone dry, flat broke. But he says, but someday fat families and skinny families around the world will be reading my poems and laughing and crying. I feel it in my bones. I want to say before anything that dreams are very important. So I think having that kind of messaging in books for students in an art class is really giving them permission to sort of experiment and play around with different things so that they can feel that same sense of creativity and exploration in their own artwork. The other thing I love about this book is the messaging that this dog lives with a really nice family, but he would like to be able to move to Paris. And he says there's an old Chinese proverb that says parents must give their children two things, roots and wings. I have the roots, now I want the wings. So it follows this entire journey of Max as he figures out a way to move to Paris and blossoms into, you know, a full-grown dog. But within the story, there are millions of drawings. I even think the way that the writing is arranged is creative and interesting, and so that gives your students something to engage with. And she has many other books. This is just one of them, but I would say that this is my favorite one. So again, this is Max Makes a Million by Maira Kalman. I hope you all find that enjoyable and would check this book out. I'll actually include a link below if you're interested in purchasing it on Amazon. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you include this in your art class this coming year, or, you know, enjoy this over the summer. I know that it's just about that time where your kids might be home and you're looking for something to do to keep them engaged. So if you get a book like this and have them draw some of the drawings, it would be a really fun activity.